love you in English for me, it means something for me that cut me. Love cures a lot of deformed souls.
I'm totally in love with him.
Ay, 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 ay. When you're in love, you're naked.
Big, handsome star. He should have people going crazy for him. That was embarrassing that Quentin Tarantino was jumping up throwing his shirt. But, that's me.
He's Latin lover, sexy symbol, hunk, stud, I don't know, something about Rob or Heart or Rob or something. I don't know, all these adjectives.
He has traveled the world over, from Cannes.
What it's like to be here in Cannes.
To London.
Do you enjoy working with Stallone?
In Miami.
What am I going to hide now? Yes, of course, we make him on the set of the match.
In Argentina to follow this international heartthrob, Antonio Banderas. Join us for a globe-trotting half hour with Antonio Banderas, Uncut.
Life, secrets, love, passion, relationship, dream, future, life, uncut.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eleanor Mondale. Welcome to Antonio Banderas Uncut. Now, I thought the perfect backdrop for the show would be a salsa club, so I'm here at JC Fandango in Southern California. Now, a lot of people think Antonio Banderas was an overnight sensation. That is not true. He enjoyed leading man status in over 20 films in his native Spain. And it wasn't until he got his first English-speaking role in the movie The Mambo Kings that American audiences were finally introduced to Antonio.
How are you embracing the accompanying attention that goes with being a movie star?
I'm taking it, I think, in a very natural way. I've been just 21 years doing this. When I started 21 years ago, I was in a truck with a group of actors going village to village in south of Spain, doing theater in squares and streets. And after I went to Madrid, I was working with the National Theater for a while, and started movies with Almodovar, movies in which I didn't have a trailer. We were waiting on the street to work, and after we went to Italy, and after the States, and there's a long travel now, long trip. Because I had time just to see this profession from outside and see how difficult it is, and I think I am taking it in a very positive and natural way. I don't believe in everything that is around this kind of shiny new quite like the star of the Christmas tree, very shiny front and taken in the back. As much as you assume that this profession you have to be a little bit of wow. You do learn that you are the last thing that you do. I think that's important. And then I try to be humble in my personal life and in my professional life. I base the work.
Along with all of the attention, there are still a few things that Antonio has to get used to.
One image that you're so known for, whether you like it or not, is the Latin lover image. How do you respond to that when you pick up the tabloids and you pick up the newspapers and you see Antonio Banderas, Latin lover?
Latin lover.
It leaves you speechless?
Latin lover, sexy symbol, hunk, stud, I don't know, something about Rob or Heart or Rob or something. I don't know, all these adjectives.
They say you're flashbulb friendly.
You know what happened? What is that? I like
Flashbulb friendly.
Yeah. Well,
that's a new one. You add that one to the list.
All of these things, you know what happened is someday I'm going to start getting older, and I'm going to start losing my hair, and I'm going to be greasy and fat. And the people, my big fear is that the people are going to say, well, now he's an actor. No, they're going to say, no, he was a Latin lover, years ago, but now he's nothing. No, I have to create my career in another way. Imagine that I am just living from that. It's too poor. I would like to be a little more ambitious.
This worldwide recognition began with his roles in the director Pedro Almodovar hits, such as the 1988 Oscar-nominated Women on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown. When he met up with Antonio at the premiere of the steamy Tie Me Up, Tie Me Down, it was with the help of an
So how does it feel to be rated X?
That he's very happy because there are in Spain films of Bertolucci's and records of the Rolling Stones that were classified as they were censored during Franco's time. He's happy to be in that company now.
En cualquier caso pienso que la vida es X y que yo me siento X y que si Picasso y que si muchos grandes artistas fueron X, me gustaría participar de eso.
That life is X and that everything is X in life. So he doesn't mind participating in those things that are X.
In 1991, Madonna cited him as the man she wanted to meet in her tour documentary Truth or Dare, only to learn later that he was married to Spanish actress Ana Lisa.
She did like advertisement to me. I was fine. I mean, she was like joking, and I took this part of the movie like a joke and nothing else.
It was in 1992 that Antonio crossed over into American movies with The Mambo King. Although he was a veteran actor, there was still a hurdle that he had to face.
When I did Mambo Kings, I didn't speak English at all, nothing. I just was studying my lines phonetically, and I did the movie in that way. My English is not much better, you can say, but you know, I can understand you, and I suppose the audience is going to understand me. No?
Was it hard playing a man with a broken heart?
Yeah. I had to sacrifice a lot of things of myself, you know, because I am not so introverted like Mr. Castillo. Yeah, that was very, very hard. For many reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I had to learn a new language with this character. And, you know, to play trumpet and many, many different elements to be inserted in the movie. And, yeah.
In the throes of international stardom, Antonio's life is split between his native Spain and his career in the United States.
I would like to have a bridge between two countries. No, I don't want to lose the roots. I think a man without roots is just nobody. I want to keep that, and I would like to work in this country. I mean, I love American movies. Not only now. I mean, I was growing up watching American movies, and I love Frank Capra and Billy Wilder and Douglas Sirk and all those people who were doing movies here. So it's so mythological, this country, that I would like to be part of it in some way, even in a little part. But it's nice to be working here.
When we come back, Antonio Banderas plays the Latin lover again, but this time with Tom Hanks. Stay with us.
I play Miguel and homosexual and that's his name on the character.
Hey everyone, welcome back. You're watching Antonio Banderas Uncut. I'm Eleanor Mondale. Now, Mambo Kings was just the beginning for Antonio. From there, he went on to show audiences his diversity in drama as well as comedy. In 1993, Antonio played Tom Hanks' lover in Philadelphia.
I play Miguel and homosexual. I play lover, and that's his name on the character. No, but this is many things more. He's one who's living and suffering very tragic from life.
Philadelphia. In Philadelphia, we got the responsibility of telling a story which was not fiction. Even if the story was fiction, the subject not. And so it was a very hard movie to do because of that. Because we didn't want to put down or to leave behind different subjects in the movie. But the movie got like three different issues, basically. It was homosexuality, which we didn't touch that so much. AIDS, which is untouchable, because we cannot give solutions and things like that. This is an exposition. But the issue that is really important in the movie is discrimination, and I think in that way the movie worked fantastic.
We asked him what it was like working with Tom Hanks, who went on to win an Oscar for his role in Philadelphia.
It's amazing. It's amazing. He's giving many different aspects of personality. He's funny. He's brilliant. At the beginning of the movie, his character. It's what his character is a brilliant guy. He's a though of different stuff. I think this is a very complete character. He could show the kind of actor he is in this movie. And he showed me also the kind of person he is also. Amazing, great guy.
Antonio's next role was opposite Meryl Streep, Jeremy Irons, and Winona Ryder in The House of the Spirits, a story of power and passion in South America.
Do you think there is a real difference between men and women in that sense, our connection with our spiritual side?
Probably women were more spiritual, and because it was more necessary for women than for men. I mean, we are living is created by men, and I think we can't really feel proud about it. And women were all the time, just because probably defending themselves, living in a more spiritual way than men. Yeah. So.
Antonio played one of the immortal undead alongside Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt in Interview with a Vampire.
Interview with a Vampire was completely different. This character was named. It's a vampire, 400 years old, but he's a guy who was born in the Renaissance, which means that probably is a man of love life and love nature and love art, and but he has to cover himself, to protect himself after the Renaissance, that new age, and protect himself against that, being a little more cynical, ironic, powerful. And but when he met the character played by Brad Pitt, all this old thinking and all these old patterns are coming back and possessing him again. He finally finished being very weak because it's love. When you're in love, you're naked.
Antonio romanced Sarah Jessica Parker and Mia Farrow in Miami Rhapsody.
Miami Rhapsody is a comedy. It's a comedy. It's a collage of characters with a central problem, which is the marital problem. The relationship between a man and a woman in different levels, with different characters. It was a very sweet character and a nice man, and then very warm comedy. It's very much in the Woody Allen style, and was good.
Antonio's American breakthrough was a combination of luck and labor.
After Mambo Kings, I had to pay a price just to get in the big circles of Hollywood movies, and so I was little by little doing Philadelphia with a little character in The House of the Spirits. Being a European movie, the cast was mostly American, and but always surrounded by good people. The next year they gave me a little bit more of responsibility in Interview with a Vampire or Miami Rhapsody, and this year finally I started getting leading characters.
Soon his work schedule seemed almost too busy.
I should do maximum a couple of movies a year for many reasons. And one of the reasons that you can be really overexposed, burn out yourself in front of public eye, and people are going to say, Antonio Banderas again. Yeah, it's enough. So I have to be careful with that and make my career in a way that I always liked, be more mysterious, just to be discovered again in the next movie, because finally that's what an actor is. The last movie you did. The last movie was successful, you are a successful actor. If the last movie was a flop, you're down. So I'm moving in that. But that's the story of this profession for everybody. So, and I accept the rules of the game. So.
But there was more in store for Antonio Banderas. The love affair between Antonio and Melanie Griffith made tabloid headlines. More on that when we come back. But first, Antonio steps in the ring with one of Hollywood's all-time box office champs.
He's something else.
Antonio found love with Melanie Griffith on the set of the 1996 movie Too Much, and since then, the press can't seem to get enough of him. But before Too Much was released, director Robert Rodriguez cast Antonio to star in his sequel to El Mariachi, 1995 south of the border shoot-'em-up desperado.
He was the part. He was the mariachi. I mean, he really sings. He sings in the movie. He plays guitar. He does 100% of his stunts, which we haven't had in a Hollywood picture for a very long time. I mean, Most action stars need a stunt guy to walk down the hall for them. This guy was doing everything. So you really believe in the character. And that was because of Antonio. His enthusiasm, his energy, and his physical capability.
Sexy guy, man. You know, he's a badass. I mean, it's really funny though, 'cause like I watch him in the movie, and it's like, wow, he's a badass. He's really cool. And then in real life, but in real life, he's not like that at all. He's just so sweet and nice and friendly and everything. And it's like, oh wow, you know. But like when the movie starts, he totally like gets me wrapped right up into what he's doing and stuff.
It was a hit and landed Antonio firmly on Planet Hollywood.
The movie is very romantic and epic and kind of an action comedy. And I hope this is a wonderful ending for my jacket and a good beginning for our movie and the promotion of our movie. Thank you very much, Planet Hollywood, just to have this wonderful present for us.
Antonio's pace was still full speed ahead when E caught up with him at the 95 Cannes Film Festival.
Give me an idea what it's like to be here in Cannes. Well, it's the first time that I'm here in Cannes. I'm pretty sleepy, and because I just left the set in Seattle. I was shooting there a movie. I'm shooting with Sylvester Stallone. I got in a plane. I got my baggage is lost in London. I just came here, and I don't know nothing about it. The first thing that I see about Cannes is your face. So I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad, but what kind of advice?
It's good.
What kind of advice do people give you?
Huh?
What kind of advice? Any advice on what?
I know what is Cannes and what is this festival. You know, this is the festival of festivals. This is probably the best festival in the world. It's a big market. All the industry is here, and it's important to be here.
Antonio's popularity in Desperado caught the attention of Sylvester Stallone, who chose him to play opposite him in Assassins. E went behind the scenes to see Antonio in action.
Stallone is great. He's great, and I have to be honest. I thought it was going to be more muscles, things, and but he's creating a very interesting character in this movie. He's introverted. He's a man who is completely tired of his life or of his past, and he wanna have something different, and he's searching for a way out of this kind of life. So he's playing completely different to the kind of movie he used to do. You know, some of them are great, but I think he's gonna surprise the big audiences in this movie. He's a real hero. Yeah.
Assassins premiered in London while Antonio was working with Madonna on the movie musical Evita.
Did you enjoy working with Stallone?
Yeah, it was very enjoyable. We got along in a very good way. So he's a very generous guy, and he's a funny guy, and it's terrific. We got a great time together.
You both look great together. You're having a good time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Is Antonio worthy out the three? Did you enjoy working with him?
Every bit. He's something else. I think he's the best young actor in the world right now.
In the thriller Never Talk to Strangers, co-starring Rebecca De Mornay, Antonio plays a mysterious menace.
He's very, very giving actor and person, I think. He has the kind of smile that when he smiles, it's not so much about him smiling that he knows he's great, but smiling because he's really interested in seeing somebody else. I think that makes a difference.
Antonio ended 1995 rejoining with director Robert Rodriguez for an appearance in the movie Four Rooms.
A lot of expression, no fear in terms of moving in front of the camera, completely over the top. But I think that's the purpose of the movie. It's more looking for a shape, for a form, than a content. So that's interesting because Robert Rodriguez moved himself very well in that territory.
Antonio not only won the hearts of fans all over the world, he won the heart of Melanie Griffith. We'll tell you how it all began when we come back.
It changed my life completely.
Hi everyone, I'm Eleanor Mondo. Welcome back to Antonio Banderas Uncut. And now, the story behind a very celebrated romance.
It changed my life completely. Yes, of course, we met in the set of March, and we are together now for a year, and we're going to have a kid.
This was the set, though, where you met Melanie. What was that like when you met?
It was pretty normal. I said, hi, how are you doing? And he said, I'm fine, nice to meet you, nice to meet you.
You know what? Nothing is as important as this love. And that's what we've done. And I loved him with all of my heart. And it's good, and it's almost been a year now, and so it's not a flash in the pan like everybody said it was going to be, um, and I mean, nobody ever knows how long things will last.
After Too Much, Antonio matched musical talents with Madonna in the long-awaited film version of the hit musical Evita.
How do you feel about working with Madonna?
It's absolutely fine, absolutely fine. She's an incredible professional. She was working excellent in London. In fact, I think she has sing probably better than ever. I never heard her singing so good, and it's a very difficult, play. It's not easy. It's an opera. It has the structure of an opera. You can sing rock and rolls in that opera once in a while, but the structure is an opera, and it's very difficult. And she did an excellent job.
Thanks for watching Antonio Banderas Uncut. I'm Eleanor Mondale. I'll see you next time.
New series, new channel. I don't know what's going to happen in the movie.
Had she ever heard you sing before, Madonna?
I think probably she did it in Desperado or in Mambo King.
Did she say anything about that? Anyone else?
Oh no, we sang together a couple of songs. She said, sounds good, sounds fine. Really good stuff.
Maybe she'll invite you on a tour.
In a tour, no, I don't think I will go.